Hey everybody, welcome back to Whiskey's Adventures. How's everybody doing? Doing pretty good, pretty good. I hope everybody had a good Christmas and a good New Year. The time of filming this video is actually New Year's weekend. Today is Saturday, Monday's New Year's, as all y'all know. I came out here last night, spent the night out here, didn't film nothing until I got here. It was getting dark and just didn't really have the daylight to film, so I decided to keep the camera put up until today. Got up this morning, had my coffee, and figured I'd go on a little hiking and cue you guys in during my hike. So what am I doing this weekend? So I am camping at a local campground that's by the house. It's New Year's weekend and Mama Bear didn't want me gone for New Year's. She wants to ring in the New Year's with me, which I can't blame her. I mean, look at me. Who wouldn't want to, right? But anyway, so I was like, you know what, to make the family happy and not be gone for the whole New Year weekend, I'd like just take me to the local campground so I can try out all the new camping gear I got for Christmas, which is the main reason I'm out this weekend. So Mama Bear, Al Hunter, and Chloe Bowie got me a Pomoly Locomotive chimney tent. So I'm trying that out. Maul, which is my mother-in-law, she got me a hatchet, new hatchet, and then she got me this little like cookware, little titanium cookware set. My father-in-law got me another titanium cook set that comes with a little coffee pot and everything else that all packs into one. And then he got me this bushcraft knife here you see hanging off my hip. It's got the flint right here. It's kind of cool. Nice bushcraft knife, full tang. So I wanted to come out this weekend and give all this stuff a try out. So I'm at the local campground, Cane Creek. If you've been with the channel very long, you've seen multiple different places within this park campground here, because I've filmed multiple episodes out here. Campground's not too busy this morning, though, or this weekend. Like I said, I came in last night, it was pretty empty. There's people coming in today, but it's like, I'd say about a quarter way full. So there's a lot of empty sites out here. I had to come out for a hike because, you know, most of the campers that are here, from what I can tell, all brought kids with them. So the campground's kind of noisy right now, which is fine. That doesn't bother me. I am a dad, so I know what it's like. But I figured, you know what? Let's go on a hike. That way we can enjoy nature, get away from all the sounds of people for a few hours. So I figured, why not come out and get a hike and have you all join me on the hike. So that's the plan this weekend. I guess for y'all, just for tonight, because you missed the first half of my trip out here, but it's not a big deal. You guys didn't really miss much. Like I said, I got in after work, and time I got everything set up and got the hot stove going. It was already dark, so I was just hanging out inside the tent for the night, checking out social medias and stuff like that. So, but hope you enjoyed the adventure with me. Hope you stick it out all the way through the end. All my channel members, your names will be called below in the description, as I always do for you guys. Appreciate you guys' above and beyond support. You continue to show the channel. All of our subscribers, thank you very much for joining us and becoming that subscriber to the channel. That helps us out so much. It's a free way to help out any YouTube creator that you follow or like or whatever. Just hit that subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead. Now's a good time to do it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to become part of the Whiskey's Adventures family. We go camping all the time, canoeing, fishing. We do all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty much anything outdoor or adventure related. I mean, we even took a trip to Oklahoma to surprise the family for Christmas a year ago. I mean, we do all kinds of crazy stuff. So hit that subscribe button, become part of the family, and help the channel grow. Well, I'm going to enjoy my hike, and I'll talk to y'all in a little while. Holla at your boy. Peace. Alright folks, so that titanium cup pot, and there's a titanium coffee cup in there. That's what Maul got me. And then here's the inside of the hot tent. It's got an inner tent that's screened off to keep the bugs. It's a true 4-season tent. But I got my setup in there. Oop, sorry. So it's got a door on 2 sides. I just got the back side closed off. This is the Pomoly Locomotive chimney tent. It's got a vent there. You got to cut your own hole, but the this is included. You just got to cut your own hole. It's got a nice little flap, so in the summer months when you're not using a hot stove, you can put that down. That's a great gear storage, but it's got a vent there. Here's the door on the other side. And it's got a vent right here on the back of it. And then there's a bunch of guide wires all the way around. You can stake out for windy conditions, which I didn't need for this weekend. I just got the end guides. And then only other guide that I did was over here by the fireplace to pull that up off the hot stove. So a bunch of new toys to play with for the weekend. Bought the firewood at the camp store there. Unfortunately, it's too long for my stove, so I got to cut them in half. Tonight it's supposed to get down to 29 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's going to be a nice cool night, which is actually the perfect night for a hot stove. But I'm going to sit here and eat my lunch. Yeah, because I'm hungry. It's about 12 noon. Got 4:30, 5 o'clock when it gets dark, so I'm going to eat lunch, and then I got to cut those logs in half so I have enough firewood for tonight to get me through the cold night, because again, it's supposed to be 29 degrees Fahrenheit. So anyways, I'll holler at y'all later. I got to watch my food cook and get some food in my gut. Holler at your boy. Alright, so I got the hot stove going in the tent. Let it get going. Like this burns out, I'm not adding no more wood out here. I'm done with the fire out here. Once this burns out, I'm going in there. But it's getting to be around dinner time, so I figure I get the hot stove all nice and warm, which will warm up my tent. And then when I'm done out here within the next 30 minutes or so, I'm gonna, which it should be pitch black out by that time frame. We'll go in there and probably get dinner started. It's been an awesome, relaxing day. Excellent dinner. It's been a while since I've had one of these, so. So, the package says you do add a cup and a half of water, or 12 fluid ounces, or 355 milliliters, depending on what part of the world you live. Once you pour the water in, you're supposed to seal it up, or stir it, and then seal it, and wait 5 minutes, and then open it, stir it, and then close it back up again for another 5 minutes. Well, what I do is once I pour the water in it, I stir it up real good, I seal it up for 10 minutes. When I open it up, I add my salt, my pepper, and my Taco Bell mild sauce, or whatever hot sauce I have, stir it up real good again, seal it up for another 10 minutes. So I do a total of 20 minutes. And then I don't have to worry about running into anything crunchy. As far as the water, I add just a touch less than what it says to. I like it to be a little bit thick. Make it stick to the ribs, you know what I mean? Folks, this has been an outstanding weekend out here. Friday night I got out here kind of late. Got set up. Once everything was finally set up, it was dark. So I didn't do much Friday, but, get here set up and just relax in here. Then got up this morning, had a hot cup of coffee on my hot stove. Went for, I think it was 3 miles out, 3 miles. About 6 miles today altogether what I hiked. Come back here, ate lunch, sat back, relaxed, cut some wood, lay down, relax. A little walk out to the lake, come back, started a fire. It's just been relaxing. It's been pretty awesome, actually. Well, I'm going to sit here and eat my dinner and feel the warmth in my body. It's awesome. So, I'll talk to you guys after dinner. I'm going to go ahead and finish shoveling this into my body and drink that Mountain Dew. And then I'll talk to you after dinner. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm eating. Holla at your boy. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Doing good. Got dinner done. Cleaned up. Called Mama Bear, talked to her and my daughters for about 15-20 minutes. Walked up to the bathhouse. Did my nightly business. As you can see, got the stove stocked out. I got it damped down so it burns slower and it doesn't put off as much heat. So I think that's got it fine-tuned for this tent finally, I think, by doing it that way, because I got both doors closed now and it's bearable in here. Last night I burned that stove too hot last night and I'm having to go to bed with that door half open so I wouldn't overheat. But now I got both doors closed. It's damped down, like I said. It's burning slow. I add just a little bit of wood every now and then. Had somebody on one of my social media accounts, I believe Facebook or something like that, left a comment when I took a photo. I need to get a fan to blow the heat down into the sleeping chamber. This small of a tent is not needed at all. There's actually a vent behind in the tent behind the stove down low, and then back here in the back of the tent there's a vent up high, so it pulls the heat right down into this channel, so it stays pretty warm back there. Well, I'm going to get my self situated and comfortable here, get my snacks out, and I'm going to get a movie going, and that's it for us for tonight. So everybody sleep good, and we'll see you tomorrow morning for coffee and final thoughts. Holla at your boy. Ooh, that's hot. Good morning, everybody. How did everybody sleep last night? I slept like a baby. I was up until about 1 o'clock in the morning before I finally went to bed. Stocked out the stove one last good time, and then passed out. It's about 7:30 a.m. right now. I woke up, took my little stir rod here from my hot stove and stirred it coals around, and there was just enough hot coals in there. I just added some wood, and it took right back off. So I didn't even have to fight to get the fire going to warm the tent up this morning. So that's awesome. As far as the tent, my thoughts on the tent: the Pomoly Locomotive 20 stove tent is what this is called. I'll put the link to the tent where you can find it on Amazon and below in the description. My overall impressions of the tent: I like it. I definitely like it. The whole tent stays nice and warm. Even if you open up a door, it gets pretty warm in here. I do have a coat on right now because I was out moving around this morning. I just haven't taken it back off, but it's not really needed in here. But overall, I like the tent. It doesn't seem to have condensation issues. Even before I get the stove, the walls, the ceiling, even in the internal tent, everything stays dry, which is awesome. That tells me ventilation in this tent is pretty good. The one thing I would change about the tent, if I was Pomoly, is maybe you want to come out with a Locomotive 30, stove tent, like a 2.0 type deal, right? Is I would make this taller. So if I didn't have the inner body, I'd be able to sit up without hunching. Can't stand up in here and can't fit chairs in, but you'd be able to sit up without hunching. With the inner tent in here, you have to hunch to sit, so it's not really. But after 20 minutes, or depending on your age and your back conditions, it could be 5 minutes or it could be an hour, you start getting back pains because you're hunched over while you're sitting in here. Now I'm sitting right at the opening of the inner tent and where it goes in the bigger part, so I'm not as hunched as much. And I guess I could scoot forward more so I'm not in the inner tent, but if I do that, I'm so close to the stove, it's just unbearably hot. So Pomoly, if anybody from y'all see this video or have anybody that watches this video that can make things happen, I would redo this tent as instead of a Locomotive 20, do a Locomotive 30 and make it taller. Make the whole tent, this and the inner body, taller. Or instead of making the inner body, connect the screen part to the outer body type deal and make it where you can just open up the screen side to side. That way when you're sitting up, you have plenty of room from the external part of the tent. You know what I mean? It just needs to be a little taller so you have room to sit in here comfortably. Because let's face it, when do you use hot tents? In the winter months. And then you spend a little bit more time in your tent in the winter months than you do in the spring, summer, or fall to enjoy the warmth of your stove. It'd be nice if you could sit up all the way. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the stove. I can't really complain outside the minor backache I have from sitting in here from about 5:30 and on last night until 1 o'clock when I laid down and went to bed. All right, folks, so let me wrap this video up here. All of our channel members, you guys will be called out below in the description. We greatly appreciate the above and beyond support you guys show. All of our subscribers, thank you for taking that extra step and hitting that subscribe button, becoming part of the Whiskey's Adventures family. We greatly appreciate that. We are so close to hitting our 1,000 goal. So close. I was hoping to hit it by New Year's, but time of the filming of this, technically tomorrow is New Year's. Today is New Year's Eve, and it doesn't look like we're going to hit the 1,000 subscriber goal, which is fine. I know it's going to come with time, but we are so close, so close. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. We would greatly appreciate that support. All the people that follow us on all of our other social media accounts like Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, appreciate all the comments you guys be leaving us on all of our photos and everything. You can leave comments below on the video here for this video, what you think of it. It's my first camp of 2024, or Technically, it ain't my first camp of 2024 because it's still 2023, but it's the first video of 2024. So I hope everybody had a great New Year. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. On to a great 2024 we're coming up onto. I've got some pretty exciting trips planned for this year. As long as I can pull everything off. We got a trip to New York planned this year. We got a trip to Maine planned this year. Those are the two big trips. Hopefully I can pull it all off. The New York trip's guaranteed. That's got to happen because I'm going up to New York for my brother and my sister's wedding. The Maine trip, that's I hope to pull that off because got some coworkers that live up in that area, and they want me to come up there for a few days, and they're going to take me up the Appalachian Trail and up to that mountain because I can't remember the name of it, where the Appalachian Trail ends, that mountaintop. They're wanting me to take me out there, and we'll do a couple days of camping and stuff. So that's our trip to Maine planned this year. So hopefully I can pull everything off and make this a pretty exciting year for myself, my family, and for my viewers. So we greatly appreciate all the support, everybody. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this coffee and chill behind this hot stove for about an hour. Then I'm going to let it die down. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to add any wood to it. I'm just going to let it die down at this point, drink my coffee so it's good now, and then call Mama Bear and have her head this way. So appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the views. Our next video, after this video, will be out in 2 weeks. We're back on normal schedule. Video every 2 weeks on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So our next video after this video should be, as long as I'm doing my calendar in my head correctly, is January 22nd, Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time should be the next video after this one. Not quite sure what we're doing yet, so stay tuned until next episode in 2 weeks to see what we're up to. Until then, y'all, holler at your boy. See you on the next one.